beautifuls, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Catherine and I'm the girl behind VintageDisneyBound. Today I'm going to show you, Today I'm going to show you how to do my face routine that I've been doing lately. It's a bit different than what I've done in the past. Like, I do my eyebrows before I do my foundation now. It's kind of weird, but it works for me, and I kind of like how it turns out. Because if I mess up on my eyebrows or make them too thick or something, I can just fix it with the foundation, you know? So, the first thing we're going to start with is to prime the face, and I'm going to use my Pore Targeting Treatment primer from Proactive. And this just makes my foundation look so pretty when it goes on. Blending that in. Oh, yeah, blending it. We blend like everything in. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to do my brows. I'm going to use my gigantic brow palette from Profusion, and it looks like this. Has two waxes and then different shades. But I'm going to be using these two because I like to use the darker one on the outside and then the auburn one on the inside that I need to fix any spots. So I'm just going to use a spoolie and brush all the hairs up. On an angle brush from AOA Studio E114. I remember when I used to do, sorry, my assistant showed it. So I was saying, I remember I used to fill in the whole brow, like I would draw out the whole brow, and then I realized I don't need to do that. I just need to do areas that I really need. So that's what I'm doing. Like I'm doing sharpening up the underline, and then doing the arch how I want it. And those are the only two things I use that I fill in really for the outer part. And then I'm going to take that reddish brown color and then go any sparse areas I need to be fixing. Because my hair color is like, it has a reddish brown tint to it, but it's also dark, so I use both colors to match my hair. Front base needs fixing. Hopefully this is in focus because my last two videos have not been in focus, and I don't know why, because like I focus it before I start recording and then it just goes all blurry. I'm like, what the hell? I know it's my lens because my lens is clean, so I don't know what's wrong with my camera, honestly. And then I'm going to use my Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. I absolutely love this stuff, and it's super cheap, you know. Sorry for blinding you people with my mirror. Do you ever have those hairs that will just stay up? So after I put the brow gel on, I will take my angle brush I use and just go over the brows and pat them down, you know, like you're grooming them. My little trick that I do. So brows are on. Yes, they're quite dark and they're quite full, but that's how I like them. So next is I'm going to take my foundations that I've been using and I mix two because I like full coverage. I absolutely love this foundation by Catrice. It's the Catrice All Matte Plus Shine Control Makeup, and it's been one of my favorites for this whole freaking month because it's a medium coverage, but it's so buildable. So buildable that you can make it full coverage. And then I just put one pump of Makeup Professional Color Correction Foundation by, I don't know if I can say this right, Lakou. It's an Asian brand. So yeah, and it's very, very light, but it's a color correcting foundation, so it makes it, if I blend in with this, it's a little too dark for me, but it's the right like undertone for myself. But if I blend this one in, it makes like the perfect shade for me, you know? I'm like, oh, I love it. So I did about 4 to 5 pumps of this. I don't use it all at once, but I do it like if I want to build it, well, because like 2 to 3 pumps is for the one layer that I do, and then I do a second layer because I wanted more full coverage. So that is what I do. I have my little setup there. I hope you can see it. It's very awkward. Then I take my beauty blender and mix it all together so it's one consistency. And then I take my beauty blender and put it on my face. Like, see how like it's like the perfect shade? It's so pretty. It's like, yes, I don't have to blend on my neck for once. And it makes my face look full coverage, and I absolutely love it. And they're both like really cheap foundations, so they're like very affordable, and you don't have to like spend a lot of money. So I will leave links below, hopefully if I remember, because I don't always remember. So they're very cool, and I will try to link all links below. Sorry, I got distracted by my YouTube video I'm watching. This is what I'm usually doing when I put my makeup on. I watch YouTube videos. So I'm doing like my normal routine that I do for this, because it is a face routine, and I don't want to do anything differently, you know, because I like my routines, and I don't like to like mess up any routine. When I have a routine down, I stick with my routine, you know. So yeah. then I put the second layer on where I want most coverage at. So like my T-zone. My T-zone is like a big one for me, because that is where I get like most oily and where I have a lot of spots at, or I'm just feeling insecure and like don't think like it looks very good that day. So yeah. Mom wants you. No one cares if you're doing video. You can pause it and start over. Okay. So next thing is my Perfect Finish HD powder, and we're just gonna set anywhere. We're gonna set the T-zone, so we're gonna go underneath the eyes. Chin. Between the eyebrows and the middle of the forehead. And the nose. Okay. Next is highlight. Select a highlight. I use 2 different highlights in this in my foundation routine. First one is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo Liquid Highlighter in Halo Goodbye. Little pun. And this is the packaging. I absolutely think it's such a gorgeous little packaging. It kind of reminds me of like a lipstick, you know? So then we're gonna do my thing where I look the opposite way and find the top of the cheekbone. And tip of the nose. And Cupid's bow. Then we're going to take my Real Techniques foundation brush, and we're going to pat that in. So we're going to literally pat. I like using a foundation brush better for this than a beauty blender, because then I'm not wiping off the foundation. Because I find out if I use a beauty blender with this type of highlighter, I'm wiping away the foundation underneath. But if you use a foundation brush and just pat it in, like stippling, then it goes on so much better, and it it just blends into the skin beautifully. So I love that. It doesn't bring out my texture as much on my cheeks right here, because I go quite far down. I do go on my cheeks, but that's what I like personally. And then do that on my nose. Cupid's bow. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is the highlighter blended in, and it just looks so natural looking. That's what I like to go for. Okay, so next thing's next is I'm going to use my Italia Deluxe Color Stay On Blush in 17 Shimmer. And this is like this apricot shade, which I like. And take a blush brush. I don't remember what brand this blush brush is, but I know it's a blush brush. On the apples of cheeks. And I do go quite high up. I also I follow that highlight line. So that's just what I like too. I go for a very vintage makeup routine, I guess you would say, but I add modern stuff to it. Like, I'm a modern vintage girl. I'm not totally vintage, you know? But I do use vintage techniques that I modernize to make my own. and I went a little too far down, so I'm going to use my beauty blender and carve it out. There we go. Next thing is to powder this lovely face, so I'm going to use another powder. I'm going to use my CoverGirl G Smoothers powder in 710 Translucent. Now it does have a pigment to it, so but it matches my skin tone. It's not like totally translucent. And I pat this in. I don't brush it over, I literally pat it into my skin because I have such an oily skin. I have such an oily skin type that I have to pat in so I can control the oils on my skin. Even though I do love my Catrice, it is a matte foundation, but it also has a little bit of dewiness to it, so it's not totally matte. I still have to pat and make my face matte because I do like a matte face. But I do blend in like the outer portion of my face, so like my jawline, the outer, right by my hairline, I blend just to get that all blended and not look like I have a second skin on. You know? And I absolutely love this highlight because I can still see it underneath the powder. But it's very natural looking, that's what I want to go for. Because I'm a natural kind of girl, you know? And I haven't put anything on my eyelids for my face routine because I've been having an allergy eye and I've been putting medicine in my eye, and every time I wear like makeup on my eye it just like irritates it more, so I've been staying away from that until it's like fully healed. I don't know if it's gonna be fully healed, but I would like to wear eyeshadow and mascara and eyeliner soon. Oh, I forgot to tell you what I'm using. I'm using the LA Color Strobing Light Strobing Powder in 110 watt, so it's another highlighter because we're gonna go. And it's so pretty, it's like a champagne shade. And I love the packaging of this one because it's so pretty. I love the metallicness to it. It just like screams like highlight, bam. Yeah. And since I already put that base highlighter down, I can just follow it with this one and I don't have to do my weird funky trick. And then we're going to take our powder brush and just go over that. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, pat, pat. But this is a really pretty highlighter because it's not chunky at all. It's very smooth on the skin. Hair. That was gross. That was really gross. But since I do not wear eyeshadow, I do wear lipstick still. But I want to wear like I don't know. I think I'm gonna wear a nude lipstick today. But I need to go find one because all I have is red. I'll be right back.
My lipstick. The lipstick I'm gonna use is my e.l.f. Lipstick and her line, and it's this really pretty like nudie pinky mauve color.
And this is my finished look. So this is my everyday makeup that I have been wearing for like so on. I will change up the lip color, so sometimes I will wear this nude color, or I will wear a red color, or to be bold and daring wear a bright color. But I have not done anything to my eyes because I do have an allergy eye, which is getting better. You guys can see it's not really red anymore, but it's a very, but it still like irritates sometimes. It has a little redness in the corner of the eye, but it's getting better, so which is good. So you can actually see the blue in my eyes again, not just the redness. And yeah, so this is my everyday look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye, Bulls.